WWE Raw this week on Netflix kicked off with a bang, as CM Punk stormed into the KeyBank Center Arena in Buffalo as a man on a mission, fired up and ready to rip into some of the biggest names of the business. Punk made his way from his car to the ring with no grand entrance and no signature pose on a ramp. This was a man with a vendetta, and he wasted no time making his point clear. Standing on the announce table with a microphone in hand, Punk called out the Rock and John Cena for their actions during the closing moments of the WWE's latest PLE, premium live event, Elimination Chamber, in a tirade reminiscent of his 2011 pipe bomb promo. Punk claimed Cena turned his back on his fans and WWE champion Cody Rhodes sold his soul to the final boss, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, to secure what might be the best chance for Cena to win the world title at WrestleMania 41. With a scorching tone, Punk called them both bald frauds for how they treated Cody Rhodes, who was left a bloody mess after the event's chaotic conclusion. But Punk wasn't stopping there. The controversial straight-edge superstar brought out his ire towards Cena, accusing him of selling false inspiration to kids over the years. It was all bulls, Punk declared, leaving no doubt about his disdain for the legendary star. That would likely lead him to battle both wrestlers down the line, first focusing his attention on another one of his rivals. Punk turned his attention to Seth Rollins, who had cost him a coveted spot in the main event at WrestleMania during the Elimination Chamber. Punk's words were as biting as ever, telling Becky Lynch, fellow WWE superstar and wife of Rollins, to come get her man or he'd put Rollins in a wheelchair. The remark didn't sit well with Rollins, who stormed to the ring with his signature intensity, setting the stage for a wild brawl. As Rollins' music blared to the arena, Punk charged toward him, and the two went at it like there was no tomorrow. What followed was pure chaos. Both men fought to the ring and ringside, spilling into the audience in a frenzy of fists and fury. The brawl didn't stop there, as the fight spilled backstage later in the evening, with security and WWE official Adam Pearce attempting to restore some order. After a heated exchange, Pearce made a big decision. Punk and Rollins would have to settle their differences in a cage match next week on Monday Night Raw from Madison Square Garden in New York City. It was an electrifying announcement that set the tone for the night's action-packed show. But the drama didn't stop with Punk and Rollins. The night's main event had WWE fans on the edge of their seats as Io Sky faced champ Rhea Ripley for the WWE Women's World Championship. What looked like a surefire win for Ripley soon took a dramatic turn. The match was intense and back and forth, with both women showcasing their best athleticism and resilience. But things took a sharp detour when Bianca Belair, who had been sitting ringside, became a distraction for Ripley. Belair was meant to face the champion, whoever that may be, at WrestleMania 41. However, her support for Sky got under Ripley's skin. Visibly irritated, Ripley confronted Belair at ringside. The two exchanged heated words, and before long, a shove escalated their tension, forcing the referee to step in and separate them. In the ring, Ripley wasn't done with the distractions. Seizing the opportunity to show off her power, she tried to hit Sky with her signature move, Riptide from the top rope, but Sky wasn't having it. In a jaw-dropping counter, Sky flipped Ripley over with a Hurricane Rana before following up with her signature moonsault. The pinfall came shortly after, and just like that, Sky became the new WWE Women's World Champion. Ripley, beside herself with frustration and disbelief, could only watch as Sky celebrated her historic win with the packed and welcoming WWE crowd. Sky's victory was one of the more stunning moments in recent WWE history, and it solidified her as a new face of the women's division. As the show went off the air and the arena was abuzz and likely fans from home with excitement, we all now know that next week's Raw from Madison Square Garden will be electrifying, as it will feature the highly anticipated cage match between Punk and Rollins. But for this week, the spotlight belonged to Sky, who had just pulled off a monumental upset that no one saw coming. In short, Monday Night Raw on Netflix was a game-changer. With history made in the women's division and Punk stirring the pot like only he can, WWE ignited the road to WrestleMania 41 like never before. Monday Night Raw streams live on Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time on Netflix.